Hey guys, Kevin here. You're with the Modern Creatures and welcome to another video. Xiaomi has just launched its newest entry to its affordable lineup of smartphones, but this time it comes with 5G technology. We have the Xiaomi Redmi Note 10 5G right here, so let's do a quick unboxing and see what it has to offer with the short time that it's been with us. Okay, so this is the box itself. There's nothing too fancy about it, nothing too special. Here you have the photo of the device and you have some details at the bottom. This is the graphite gray color and it comes in this 4GB and 128GB storage option. I've already unboxed this phone, so I'm just gonna quickly show you what to expect when you purchase one yourself. So basically you have the top lid that you will take off and it will introduce you to a smaller box, to a smaller packet that says designed by Redmi right there. So there's this tab right here, and if we pull that, it will introduce us to the device itself. But let's quickly first check this and what's inside. So opening it will reveal a SIM ejector tool, and further opening the box, the smaller box, will reveal a couple of quick start guides, safety info, and warranty. And of course, apart from that, you have the jelly case, the included jelly case right here to, add a protection for your device from scratches and the likes. So with that out of the way, let's check what else is in the box. There's this another pull tab right here for the phone. There we have it. You have some quick specs right there. Let's check this out in a bit and just see what else is in the box. So basically, it just reveals the charging set included in the box with this brick charger with an 18-watt fast charge feature. You also have a USB-C, a bundle of USB-C right here. Okay, right there. And that's basically it. No earphones, no other tools or accessories of any sort. So now let's check the phone itself. So let's pull this plastic cover to reveal this nice matte back finish. I personally like matte back. I personally like having matte finish on my phone because I don't like seeing those messy fingerprints that you see usually on phones that have really glossy backs. This one still attracts fingerprints, but with a quick wipe, maybe on your shirt. It's clean as brand new. If you're not gonna use any kind of case or protectors with this phone, it's nice to have a matte finish. In terms of buttons, you have the volume rocker up here on the right side with the power button just below it, and this one also functions as a fingerprint sensor because it doesn't come with an in-display one that's usually located here. So instead of that, you have this side-mounted fingerprint sensor, which works well. It really works fast, it works reliably, so no complaints there. But aside from that, in terms of security, there's also a face unlock feature that uses the 8-megapixel front camera, which also does a good job of recognizing you and instantly unlocking your phone. And speaking of cameras, it has a triple shooter setup going on with the 64-megapixel main camera, a 2-megapixel macro sensor, and another 2-megapixel for depth. So you can produce portrait shots with those deep bokeh effect that makes your images look nice. Of course, it comes with its own flash, LED flash, and it's an AI camera system, so it should help you produce better shots, and it should know whether you're shooting in low light, whether you're shooting in a bright, well-lit environment. So moving on, at the bottom you have a USB-C port, so that's a really good thing. A speaker grill beside it, and on top you have a 3.5mm audio jack as well as an IR blaster. So you can control certain appliances, certain compatible appliances with just your smartphone. One last thing is there's this SIM tray on the left side that houses dual SIM cards, but it comes with a hybrid setup. So you'd have to choose whether you're gonna use that second slot for another SIM card or a micro SD card to expand your storage. It comes in 4 colors. There's chrome silver, nighttime blue, aurora green, and of course graphite gray. Over here, we have a 6.5-inch screen which the company calls dot display. It comes with 90Hz refresh rate as well as adaptive sync, meaning it can adapt to a refresh rate you need, whether it's 30 FPS, 50 FPS, 60 FPS, 90 FPS. It has a 2400 by 1080 resolution, and it comes reinforced with a Gorilla Glass 3 to protect it from light scratches or certain drops, minor drops basically. And for audio, it has high-res certification. So if you're particular with how your sound should be, this phone should support your pickiness and you should be able to enjoy music better. For camera performance, you do get decent pictures, but its triple camera setup doesn't give you too much wiggle room when it comes to flexibility and shooting. So unlike phones with a super wide angle or a telephoto lens, this one is only limited to producing macro shots and portrait shots with bokeh effect. So If you're okay with that, good, but if you need more, if you really need to go like really wide for landscape shots, you wouldn't be able to do that here. And if you need to like capture this faraway subject, it has no optical lenses for you to use. So there's that to consider. Although as usual, it comes with its own features like filters and special effects that you can play around with. You can even produce like time-lapse videos as well as slow motion, and it also comes with its own night mode. Again, images are decent, you get good colors, you get pretty vibrant photos. Clarity is also great, details are there, which is very important. But if you're shooting like against the light, it does not get the detail that other phones easily produce. That's one thing to consider. If that's okay with you, that's good, but maybe it's not for everyone. Okay, so under the hood, this phone, this specific unit that we have with us, comes with a MediaTek Dimensity 700 octa-core processor, promises good performance while remaining power efficient. It can handle daily tasks easily and even play games while doing so. We've tried usual titles like Call of Duty and Mobile Legends, and even Genshin Impact. Of course, Genshin Impact won't run in the highest resolution, but for other games like Call of Duty, you can even tweak the settings to a bit higher resolution so you get more immersive performance while playing. There are a little bit of frame drops once in a while, but after like a couple of hours playing, it's just been smooth and enjoyable. So the phone is running on MIUI 12 based on Android 11, and the experience is getting closer and closer to stock Android feel. There are a bit of bloatware apps as soon as you open this phone, but you can uninstall them and you can just choose what you want to be stored in this phone. One feature that I enjoy here is its 90Hz refresh rate. That really makes browsing or even scrolling more fluid and more natural. There's just a bit of lag, as you can see when I try scrolling, but apart from that, its 90Hz refresh rate works well, especially when playing games that support those refresh rates. Okay, so in terms of battery, it comes with a 5,000 milliamp hour capacity that comes with an 18-watt fast charger. So usually a 5,000 milliamp hour would fill up in like 2.5-3 hours, but with its 18-watt fast charge, we were able to cut that down to around 2 hours flat, and we were able to charge it from 0 to 100%. And when it comes to battery life, it's easily able to last an entire workday. We were just using it for browsing, sending emails, streaming videos, and playing light games on the side. If you do use mobile data to like watch videos online, use 5G, of course it will be cut down to a lot less screen time. So it's up to you to kind of balance it out. If you really need 5G, or you can just settle for 4G and conserve more battery, it's up to you. Okay, so as we wrap this up, should you get the Redmi Note 10 5G? Well, if you compare it to its Pro variant, it definitely has its advantage in terms of 5G connectivity. Now, if that's a really important thing for you, maybe you really like to download lots of things using data, or I don't know, you really need some stable connection when you're browsing or when you're watching videos, or maybe when you do video calls, then having 5G connectivity is definitely the way to go. But we have to know that in order to squeeze 5G in there, into this phone, Xiaomi had to cut down some corners, meaning you don't get the usual quad camera or even a super wide angle camera or even a telephoto lens. You also don't get an AMOLED display, so this one is IPS. So basically, yeah, you have to kind of think about what you need for your daily tasks and see if this phone fits in there perfectly. So hopefully you got something from that review. Let us know your thoughts about it. I mean, you've seen the specs, you've seen what it can do, you've seen some sample images. What do you think about this device? Do you think it will fit perfectly into your lifestyle, into your daily routine? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, visit our website and follow us on our social media pages for more news, features, and reviews. Once again, that's it for me. I'm Kevin. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.